There are 21.3 million refugees globally today, and leaders have committed to spending the next 2 years negotiating global compacts on refugees and their safe, orderly and regular migration.
The New York Declaration marks a political commitment of unprecedented force and resonance. It fills what has been a perennial gap in the international protection system, that of truly sharing responsibility for refugees in the spirit of the United Nations Charter.
The landmark declaration contains commitments on protecting the human rights of all refugees and migrants. These goals include ensuring that all refugee and migrant children receive education within a few months of arrival, addressing sexual and gender-based violence, support for countries rescuing, receiving and hosting large numbers of refugees and migrants, finding new homes for all refugees identified by the Office of the UNHCR as needing resettlement, and strengthening the global governance of migration by bringing the International Organization for Migration into the UN system. Let's discuss this further now with Hashim Yunus. He's the editor-in-chief at Ahram Gate. He now joins us live from Cairo. Hisham, a majority of the refugees and migrants discussed at the UN Forum are from the Middle East and Africa. In your view, though, are the measures agreed upon in the New York Declaration adequate to resolve the refugee and migration crisis?
Yes. 100 states agreed this declaration, but I think this declaration it's not enough. It's just to save the face of the international community and big countries, especially Europe and USA, because it doesn't obligate them to receive the refugees and immigration from Middle East or Africa or from any place other in the world. We will not forget that 100 countries which they agree this declaration, they refused to the suggestion of General Secretary to distribute just 10% from the refugees all over the world. They refuse that. So I think this declaration it will stay just attempt to save their face, to save the USA and Europe especially face towards the refugees. It doesn't obligate any countries, especially the big countries,
right,
to introduce facilities to receive any kind of refugees. So I think it will stay just speech. It will stay just for the using in the media, but we have, we can say, dramatic reality. So New York Declaration, I think, will not add more for the refugees or their suffering.
Well, if I can just coming back there, though, Hisham, what more, though, do you think leaders of the African and Arab nations bearing the greatest weight of hosting refugees or curbing migration, what more should they be seeking from the international community now gathering in New York? Very briefly.
Yes, I think what the Egyptian President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi, what he has said in his speech is that we have to open the legal channels for in the front of the immigration and introduce facilities for them. We have to deal with them not as a big problem, not as a drama, but a real. We have to deal with them in human way.
Right. Hashim Yunus, the editor-in-chief at Ahram Gate, is joining us from Cairo. Thank you.